1. Understanding the challenges in English listening. 1.1. The nature of spoken English. Spoken English often differs significantly from written English. Native speakers tend to use contractions, slang, and informal expressions, making it challenging for learners to comprehend. For instance, contractions and reductions. Phrases like going to become gonna and want to becomes wanna. Contractions and reductions. Phrases like going to become gonna and want to becomes wanna. Connected speech. Words are often linked together, causing sounds to blend or disappear. For example, what do you want to do may sound like what I wanna do. Understanding these patterns is crucial for improving listening skills. 1.2. Cognitive load and processing speed. When listening to English, learners often try to translate each word into their native language, which increases cognitive load and slows down comprehension. To mitigate this, think in English. Practice forming thoughts directly in English to reduce translation time. Focus on context. Instead of translating every word, try to grasp the overall meaning based on context. 2. Establishing a consistent listening routine. 2.1. Daily exposure. Regular exposure to English is vital. Allocate specific times each day for listening practice. Morning. Start your day with an English podcast or news segment. Commute. Listen to English audio materials during your commute. Evening. Watch an English TV show or movie before bed.
Consistency reinforces learning and helps internalize language patterns.
2.2. Diverse listening materials. Engage with various types of content to familiarize yourself with different accents, vocabularies, and speaking styles. Podcasts. Choose topics that interest you to maintain motivation. Audiobooks. Listening to books can improve comprehension and vocabulary. Movies and TV shows. These provide exposure to colloquial language and cultural nuances. 3. Active listening techniques. 3.1. Shadowing. Shadowing involves listening to a sentence and immediately repeating it, mimicking the speaker's pronunciation and intonation. This technique enhances pronunciation and listening comprehension. Step: select a short audio clip with a transcript. Listen to a sentence and pause. Repeat the sentence aloud, imitating the speaker. Compare your pronunciation with the original. 3.2. Dictation exercises. Dictation helps improve listening accuracy and spelling. Steps: choose a short audio segment. Listen and write down what you hear. 3. Compare your transcription with the original transcript. 4. Note any discrepancies and practice the problematic areas. 4. Leveraging technology and resources to improve listening skills. In today's digital age, technology offers incredible support for language learners. Instead of relying only on textbooks or traditional classroom methods, learners can now access a world of listening content and interactive tools right from their smartphones or computers. Many apps are built to target listening comprehension. These apps often include subtitles, vocabulary explanations, interactive exercises, and repeat features, which help reinforce your understanding. Recommended apps and how to use them effectively. FluentU. This app uses real-world videos like music videos, movie trailers, news, and inspiring talks and turns them into personalized language lessons. Each video comes with subtitles, definitions, and example sentences. How to use. Choose a video that suits your level. Watch it with subtitles the first time. Replay it without subtitles to challenge your comprehension. Use the built-in flashcard system to learn new vocabulary from that video. BBC Learning English app offers daily lessons on news, grammar, vocabulary, and listening topics. The slow, clear pronunciation is perfect for learners. How to use Listen to the 6-Minute English series daily. Write down new vocabulary and expressions. Try summarizing the content orally or in writing. llo.org, a free platform with over 1,000 audio lessons from speakers around the world. How to use Start with beginner-level audio. Listen without a transcript first. Then read the transcript to check your understanding. Repeat until you can follow the audio. 4.2. Watch videos with interactive subtitles. Platforms like TED Talks, YouTube, and Netflix now provide options for subtitles in multiple languages, including interactive ones. Tips to maximize benefits. Watch in 3 rounds. First with English subtitles, then without any subtitles. Finally, with subtitles in your native language, if necessary. Pause and repeat. When you don't understand a sentence, pause, replay, and repeat the words aloud. Note-taking. Write down useful phrases, idioms, and vocabulary while watching. This helps activate passive vocabulary. 5. Engaging in real-life listening practice. Practice makes perfect, and listening is no exception. Real-life practice gives you exposure to the natural flow of the language, various accents, and real communication patterns. 5.1. Join language exchange programs. Language exchange connects you with native English speakers who want to learn your language, for example, Vietnamese. It's a win-win situation. How to start? Use apps like HelloTalk, Tandem, or Speaky. Set a fixed schedule for calls, for example, 30 minutes, 3 times per week. Spend half the time speaking in English and the other half in Vietnamese or your native language. Record the conversations with permission and re-listen later to notice patterns or words you missed. 5.2. Participate in online discussion groups. Joining English-speaking forums, Facebook groups, or online classes can expose you to everyday language usage. Suggestions. Join platforms like Reddit subreddits like English Learning, Quora, or Language Learning Discord servers. Participate in live Zoom speaking rooms or Clubhouse discussions. Don't just listen, ask questions, make comments, and engage in conversations to make the listening active. 5.3. Attend English events in your city. Look for local events, English-speaking clubs, or language cafes in your area. Practicing in person adds another layer of realism and confidence to your listening skill. 6. Monitoring progress and staying motivated. Learning to listen effectively in English is a marathon, not a sprint. Without motivation and a clear method for tracking progress, learners often give up or feel stuck. This section provides techniques to help you stay focused, encouraged, and aware of your growth. 6.1. Set clear, measurable goals. Instead of vague goals like I want to understand English better, set specific and realistic goals such as, in 1 month, I want to understand 80% of a TED Talk without subtitles. I will listen to English podcasts for 20 minutes every day. I will complete 1 full season of an English TV show in 4 weeks. Write these goals down and keep them visibly, your phone's lock screen or study table to stay focused. 6.2. Create a listening log or journal. Tracking your listening activities can dramatically increase your awareness of progress. What to include in a listening journal? Date and duration of the activity. The resource, for example, podcast name, YouTube channel, video title, new vocabulary, expressions learned, how much you understood, for example, 50%, 70%. Personal notes or feelings, was it difficult, easy, interesting? 6.3 Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge improvements, no matter how small. For example, you could understand a joke in a sitcom for the first time. You managed to follow a podcast without subtitles. You learned and correctly used a new phrase. Reward yourself. This could be a cup of your favorite tea, a relaxing walk, or sharing your achievement with a friend. 6.4 Stay inspired with real-life success stories. Many English learners, just like you, have achieved fluency by practicing consistently. Read their stories on blogs, YouTube, or forums. Knowing that others succeeded can help you believe in your own journey. 7. Practice listening with different English accents. 7.1 Why accents matter. One of the most common challenges for English learners is understanding speakers with different accents. Many students feel confident listening to American English but struggle with British, Australian, or Indian English. If you only listen to one accent, your listening skills won't be versatile. Real-life English is full of variety, and being exposed to different accents makes you more adaptable and fluent. 7.2 How to start practicing with various accents. Step 1. Choose one accent at a time. Start by getting comfortable with one unfamiliar accent. For example, if you usually watch American content, try British English next. Focus on listening only, not pronunciation yet. Step 2. Find reliable sources for each accent. British English, BBC Learning English, The Crown Netflix, TED Talks by UK speakers. Australian English, Bluey for Beginners, ABC, Australia, YouTube channels like Aussie English, Indian English, TEDx Talks India, interviews with Indian professionals. Irish-Scottish accents, look for clips with subtitles, documentaries or interviews. Step 3. Build listening tolerance. At first, it may be hard to understand. Don't give up. Your ears need time to adapt. The key is repeated exposure. Tip: use YouTube's playback speed tool. Start with 0.75x and gradually return to normal speed. 7.3 Challenge yourself. Every week, set a goal to listen to a short 3 to 5 minute clip from an unfamiliar accent. Try to write down what you hear, dictation. Compare with transcript subtitles. Repeat what the speaker says, shadowing. Summarize in your own words. 8. Turn passive listening into active listening. 8.1 What is the difference? Passive listening is when you listen without full attention, like background music. Active listening means you focus, engage, and interact with the content. Active listening leads to faster improvement in both listening and speaking. 8.2 Strategies for active listening. 1. Predict before you listen. Look at the video title or picture and ask yourself, what do I think this is about? What vocabulary might be used? 2. Listen and take notes. During the first listening, write down keywords or ideas. Don't write everything, focus on main points. 3. Use pause and repeat technique. Listen to one sentence. Pause, try to say it aloud. Repeat until you can mimic the rhythm and meaning. 4. Ask yourself questions. After listening, ask what was the main idea, what did I learn, What was the most interesting word or phrase? 5. Summarize the listening. Write or speak a short summary. This checks how much you understood. 8.3. Turn listening into speaking. Choose one sentence from the audio and make it your own. Change the subject. He went to the store gives I went to the library. Change the tense. She is working gives she worked yesterday. This transforms passive content into a practical speaking lesson. 9. Use transcripts and subtitles effectively. 9.1. Don't just watch with subtitles, use them as a study tool. Subtitles and transcripts are more than just support tools, they are powerful resources if used smartly. 9.2 Techniques to learn through subtitles. Step 1. Watch with English subtitles first time. Focus on matching sounds to words. Don't worry about understanding everything. Just become familiar with pronunciation. Step 2. Watch without subtitles, second time. Can you understand the overall idea? Try to guess missing words. Step 3. Watch again with subtitles, third time. Now catch the small details and expressions. Write down phrases or collocations that are useful. Bonus tip. Use the Language Reactor Chrome extension. It shows dual subtitles, English plus your language on YouTube and Netflix, plus word definitions. 9.3 Work with transcripts. If the video or podcast has a transcript, highlight new vocabulary. Underline useful expressions. Read the transcript aloud. This helps with pronunciation and fluency. Record yourself reading and compare with the speaker. Transcripts make it easy to review and study actively, instead of just watching once and forgetting everything. 10. Make English listening part of your daily routine. 10.1 Build a listening habit. Listening daily, even for just 10 to 15 minutes, is more effective than studying for 2 hours once a week. The brain retains better when it's trained regularly. Start with this daily routine. Morning. Listen to a short podcast, for example, BBC 6-Minute English, during breakfast or commute. Afternoon. Watch a video or episode from a favorite series with English subtitles. Evening. Review a transcript or practice shadowing. Before bed, listen to relaxing English. 10.2 Keep materials within reach. Create a system where listening is always accessible. Subscribe to English podcasts on your phone. Save favorite YouTube playlists. Use offline mode in apps like Spotify or FluentU. Follow English-speaking content creators on social media. 10.3 Make it fun and relevant. The best way to stay consistent is to enjoy what you listen to. Choose content related to your interests. Love cooking? Watch recipes in English. Love cooking? Watch recipes in English. Like comedy? Try sitcoms or funny YouTubers. Into tech or business. TED Talks or startup podcasts are great.